Hello, everybody, and welcome to the MoneyBox tutorial. I know some of you guys have a little bit of trouble setting up your websites into our platform, so I'm going to show you some tips on how to do it. I'm going to explain you also how it works. It's going to be very, very simple. It's going to be 3 steps. So you have your profile, then you have your payments, and then you have your setup. So first of all, you have your dashboard. Your dashboard is really easy to look at. You have your daily report of the CPM and also your monthly report. So here on the right side of your dashboard, you have the total balance. At the bottom of that total balance, you have the revenue share by website if you have one or more websites. Then at the left bottom corner, you have the SSP of the month, which is our partners. And here on the side, you have the latest news, which means you can go and read on your blog any article that you might be interested in, of course, in the programmatic sector. So to do simple, when you log on onto your MoneyBox, this dashboard will be the one that you will see, even if you have 1 or 2 websites or even more. For example, if you choose one of your websites, this will change just a little bit, but here you can see more in detail all of the CPM of each format that you have activated on your website. For example, here we have the CPM of the banner banner, the CPM of the top middle rectangle, and the CPM of the health page. And then on the right, you will see the repetition by geo. So that means the traffic. How much traffic do you have from which country? Also here on the bottom, you have the repetition by devices. So it means it will give you the percentage of every mobile, desktop, or tablet user. Also here at the bottom, you have the formats by percentage. So you have the daily report of the visibility, fill rate, and revenue. Also here on your right, you have the revenue by partner. So you can see here which partner gives you the best CPM of the month. Okay, you guys, so here we are on the second tab. It's called My Websites. Here you can see the whole history of your websites that you registered onto the platform. Here you can see if the website was refused, was accepted, or is pending on approval. Here you have 4 um, important aspects. You have the Add a New Website button, you have the active websites, you have the action required, and the total balance. Here, if you want to add a new website, you can just go here and tap on Add New Website, and here you can start the whole process of registration. Also, you can see the active websites, which for the moment we have only 2 out of 3. Here, it's the actions required. For example, in this demonstration, we have 2, which means here on the lower, on the site number 3, you can see the Atxt file is not up to date, and the CMP, so the consent banner, is not integrated. Here on the site 1, we can see that you have 100% of the partners connected into your websites. But if you can see closely on site number 2, you will see that you have 50% of the partners on your website. So that means that we still have 50% of the partners that needs to connect to your website. Okay, so it could take some time, to 10 to 15 work days. Well, now we're going to talk about the site number 3. As you can see, we have, as I said before, 2 actions required. So it's the Atxt file up to date and the CMP is not integrated. So I'm going to show you later on the video how to add that on how to update it on your website. Also, here you have a button that will bring you all the way to the setup function. So I'm going to show you that later on the video. Okay, you guys, so now we're going to talk about the third tab, which is My Reports. Here, it's very simple. You can download all of the reports from your dashboard. You can choose any date that you want. And of course, you have different metrics that you can use to analyze it on your own. So now we're going to go into the fourth tab, which is My Profile. Just a quick reminder, the three tabs before, they talked more about the data and the performance of your website. So now here you have your personal information and the payment information, which is very, very important for us to pay you. You can choose the personal information or, of course, your company information. So here you will have to put your first and last name, your address, and the country that you live in. Oh, it's very, very important for us, for you to put this information, because without this information, we cannot pay you every month. So it's very, very important. Here you can edit your profile. You can put your email, your first name, last name, address, and of course, the zip code, city, and country. For us to contact you, it's very, very important for you to put your phone number. Also, on the payment information, it's very important for us that you put the exact account, bank number, and all of that information for us to pay you. And also, you can choose PayPal or wire transfer. It depends on you. Okay, so now we're gonna go onto the second tab now, which is payments. Here on your payments, you have just two different tabs, which is My Invoices and Referral Program. But the most important part is here, My Invoices. Here you can see your billing, which you have four different informations. You have the date of issue, the payday, the invoice number, and the amount. Just a quick reminder, which is very, very useful. You need to remember that we pay every 60 days. So, for example, here in the date of issue, if it's, for example, here it's May 2022, so that means that we're going to pay on the 5th or 10th of July 2022, always 60 days apart. When you want to see in close detail your invoice, you just need to go into this little button and you click, and then it will bring you a PDF file with all of the information. So you don't have to do anything. It's going to be automatic, and you don't have to ask our agents because it's an automatic process. Okay, guys, so now we're going to go into the second tab of payment, which is referral program. Here, very easy. If you want to invite one of your friends that wants to join the monetizer, you give him your referral code. You will earn $15 or euros, and he will earn €5. And also here you have your referral history, which you know the status and the bonus received. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the last part of this tutorial, which is the setup. Here on the setup, you have your ad units, your passbacks, your Atxt, your content banner, and your WordPress, and of course the FAQ. Here, when you want to add new ad units, it's very, very simple. If you want to add a new format on your website, let's say skyscraper, you just need to click on get a tag, and then a new tag will be created, and you can just click here and of course copy it on your website. So now we have the Passback tab. If you got a Passback that you want to add, just contact us at contact@themonetizer.com, and of course we can do that for you. So now we're going to go into the Atxt tab. Here, these steps might be quite confusing or difficult. So we have another video that we explained it step by step how to integrate manually or automatically the Atxt onto your website. To download the Atxt file, you can do it an auto integration or manual integration. So let's say you want to add the auto integration. You just click here on the little button, and then on your right you will have the download button of your PHP file. Once you download that, you will add it into the root of your website. And then to verify that, you just need to click here on Verified Integration. And then you will see if the Atxt file is well integrated or not. So the next step will be Content Banner. Here, it's the tab where you can integrate a Content Banner or CMP. Also, if you already have a CMP, that's totally fine. Just make sure that it's IAB compliant. And if you do so, just click here and I already have a CMP. And what you need to do is add all of our partners on that content banner. Now, if you do not have a content banner, what you need to do is copy here the code, and then you integrate it directly into the head of your website. Very important, that needs to be on the head. We have a video that will explain that step by step. Now, if you have a WordPress website, this tab is just for you because it's very simple to use. Here, what you need to do is from your site, you need to download a plugin called the Monetizer. And then once you download that plugin, they will ask you a little ID. So this ID, you can find it here. You need to choose your website and the plugin ID, you will find it right here. Once you get the ID, you just go on your plugin, you pull it up, and then you will see what we can do with the plugin. For example, you can add some formats automatically. You can put the CMP and the Atxt automatically also. And don't worry, we have another video explaining step by step how the plugin works. Last but not least, we have the FAQ tab where you can find all of the different type of questions. And of course, if you got one question of your own, I recommend you to check that out here first. And if you don't find the question that you have, don't hesitate to contact us at contact@themonetizer.com. So that's it for me. And thank you very much for joining me. See you next time. Bye.